Even in church, you can't get away from the presidential election. The Bible very much on the ballot for some voters.
I'm going to vote the way of the Bible. I'm going to vote the way of the kingdom.
We have to see who has evil in their policies.
The number one thing that everybody's talking about now in the election is killing babies.
That's right. Yeah.
This bishop says he wants to save America.
There are those who say, you need to tone it down a little bit just till after the election. I can't do that. We're for life. We're for the biblical definition of marriage. We're not for transgender surgeries. We're not for things of that nature. We're for strong borders.
Religion is playing heavily into this election. It is neck and neck in this deeply devout state. Both candidates holding faith events. Donald Trump even selling his own Bible. More than a third of North Carolina identifies as Evangelical Christian. They are typically conservative, but there are some cracks appearing.
I think some of them are probably disgusted. I think they're frustrated.
Evangelical pastor Ben Marsh has had enough.
Pastors and leaders have lied to them.
He got death threats after posting this video condemning those who claimed they were acting out of faith on January 6th.
The person that's running for Secretary of Education in North Carolina, she talked about having Obama executed on national television and put that on social media. And I think there's a certain number of Christians and evangelicals in North Carolina and across the country that are saying that this does not represent Christ.
And here's the twist. Despite how it might look, churches are not allowed legally to either endorse or oppose any presidential candidate. It's because of this bit of legislation. It is called the Johnson Amendment. It grants tax exemptions but prohibits them from any type of political campaigning. That said, church officials tell us that this is a toothless, very rarely used bit of legislation.
The leaves are falling here in the South now, making way for new growth. There is change in the air and in the church, apparently.
The vast majority of younger evangelicals claim they care more about climate and economics than they do about these issues. People are, I think, pretty blasé about one's sexual orientation these days.
These evangelicals won't be changing their tune. Question is, will many others? And what will that mean for the election? Phil Lavelle, Al Jazeera, North Carolina.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.